CT side. A couple of smokes, a couple of flashes, no P250s, and a Molotov for Tesses. So focusing on the technical aspects of the game rather than the firepower here. No CT aggression to report. We see a lot of teams rushing down middle these days. They've got a three-man stack towards B. And Immer with the Julies and Kevlar combo.
Yeah, the more pistols, the better. See if he can actually get a couple of shots off early on. Cadian making a suspicious amount of noise outside of the B bomb site, but the rest of them are being silent, real quiet over in the A apartment. So, got a couple of people up on that side. They still got the bomb in the middle, so they're very flexible with what they could do here. Double smoke in the Molotov is a little bit curious, though. We'll see what Heroic could do. It looks like they want to pop out into the pit. I feel like Bit is going to be the one that could maybe save this round. Especially if they smoke off Simple here, then all of the pressure will be on Bit.
So, Cadian, another 4-1 setup. A little bit frantic on the flick with the Glock, but doesn't take any damage, and he'll go join his comrades now. Bit to open things up. A cracking shot with that USP. He might be set up for the second here. At least gets the information as to where they're heading.
That was clean from Bit. That's what you like to see. And it might have actually given them a way to hold on to the round here. Now he's sneaking into second mid. He's going to be catching Cadian as well. Bit is doing so much work to keep this alive. A little bit of a gap smoke there for Navi to potentially try and retake through, but the bomb is not even really planted yet. I think Heroic are in a little bit of trouble in this round.
They're biding their time for sure. A dink has been delivered towards Alexi B, and the retake begins now. Speaking of which, he'll come in emphatically with that USP. Looks like they've done absolutely enough at this point. Tesses waits towards a pit. Double headshot, he wouldn't, would he? There's a real chance.
Look at how low they
shut down. Yeah, exactly. There was every opportunity to win that one out. 1 HP for Alexi B.
Oh my god.
And 21 for JL, but it doesn't work out. It will be another pistol in the bag for Navi. Bomb planted the Landers means the Galils can be brought out early. This is where Bit really showed his worth. This great little push down towards middle when he felt like he was surrounded. Beautiful retake attempt as well. Alexi being that low point of health, managing to buying in the second round. Sure, you can definitely win it with the Galils across the board, but why not have everything you need? All the bells and whistles. As we'll have the AK-47s, Acadian AWP. Not focusing towards banana control at the start of the round either. They want to get a bit of mid under their belts. Receiving some utility now, and the swinging from Immer is beautiful. Taking control of Boiler Room there. Finds Yabi as well. A clean kill. Doesn't take any damage on roots. And they can peel off. Don't have to be overextended now. Juggling some utility around. And they'll leave Alexi B alone at the car. He needs to be careful. Because if he goes down Anders with nothing, they're right back in the round. It's a beautiful shot. He's got no business hitting it, but Stown does. And all of a sudden, things become very uncomfortable.
I feel like for most people, it wouldn't even register in their brain that someday they'll be like, oh, he's escaped. You don't even think, I could catch him. I mean, I might only have like 100th of a second, but I could still do it. And he does. Jail now. Put in a very awkward position. He has got no flashbangs, no grenades at all to slow this down. And they're smoking him off and trying to see if they can do something. Yeah, there's the friendly flashbang coming in. Jail swinging wide behind it, but he's still going to be going down. Maybe didn't swing wide enough. I don't think he saw Stown until the very end. And now it's a 4-on-3, and Heroic are right back in the round.
Oh, they certainly are. They've sunk their teeth into it. I don't think there's a world where Navi can consider this retake. So back they go. Off they trot. As we'll see them hold on to a couple of FAMASs here and the M4. But a pretty beautiful round there from Heroic. Suffering an early casualty. A 5-on-4. And I guess, I was about to say before he died, like, he doesn't want to overstep the mark here. He's been given the responsibility of the extra utility. He is patrolling the car position. Goes to the jump peaks. Maybe outstays his welcome. It's an absolutely cracking shot from Stown. Don't get me wrong, but
it's so ridiculous.
He offered it up. That's the issue. That round was looking so promising for Navi. As soon as Alexi B goes down, we've just got JL patrolling the B bomb site with a M4A4 as well, smoked off. Unless he gets a kill through the smoke, that was always going to fall apart. And Heroic will post that first round after losing yet another pistol. It all started here, though. This was the opening frag. The flashbang didn't even catch Yabi. That's just pure skill. Speaking of which, Stown showing us how strong the aim is in Denmark. Yeah. M4s. This is desperate now. This is like, you don't expect to see them in this sort of setup so early on. But they're playing on the front foot at least. Forward stance.
Yeah, I like this.
Simple will be battling first. In terms of helmets, 2 players have out. Simple
And Bit as well.
Not one of them, at least. The MAC-10 will be pretty easy to push back.
If he commits to it and finds Bit instead, might be a little bit different. Grenade thrown up there. How aggressive will he be? Simple's now a little bit out of position, and there's the shot. No helmet on Bit. I'm glad you mentioned it, Henry. It makes a huge difference in those kind of fights. Simple will get one in return, but they put some real pressure on this A defense.
Here we go, then. Excellent work from Simple. A valiant hold towards Shaw. Shoots back with conviction. But there is a fly in the ointment here. Tessez flanking from the arch side. He's breached the smoke, but I think he has been discovered by Imma. And that should be round. Excellent work there from Simple. 4 kills in total. A quiet victory. They know they've got a lot of work to do here now as they tie things up 3-3. It's a pretty decent round, though. Money under a little bit of scrutiny for Heroic. 2 players posting 4K, but the others around $6,000. This was Simple. Getting the information that Pounce with the MAC-10 was coming towards the apartments. Turns on a pretty decent round, but a lot of work still to be done. They need to find consecutive rounds here. String a few together.
Deep grenade, Molotov on top as well. Really slowed them down on that banana attempt. More grenades being exchanged back and forth, and so far it is going to be favoring NAVI. They really badly need it. If they win this round, though, we're back on track. NAVI can start to celebrate a little bit further. Heroic will not be able to buy in the upcoming round. And they committed 3 people to the B side of the map to defend that early on, which is not that uncommon. Now it looks like they're escaping, leaving Alexi here with some extra grenades.
So another 4-1 setup here, Anders. The calling card of Heroic. Yabi holding second middle, looking for rotations, will actually go join his teammates here. So a 5-man commitment, and just pour at Alexi B, who has an MP9 and a little bit of utility. They've left him a couple of smokes here. You can see Imma starting to realize they have no info to work with, so he's patrolling top of middle. He gets himself tucked in a quad. JL going to be peeking arch as well. They realize it's a bit too quiet this side of the map. The penny's going to drop momentarily. A rotation will have to come through. 35 seconds, and Alexi B will reposition on the bomb site here. He will have to do a lot. He has got 0 in the form of rotations. JL will be the first one there, but he's just starting now. He will be more of a support element here, and he has no utility to back up Alexi B.
Molotov thrown down behind them. They're already dropping on top here. You said the penny, but more like an anvil, Henry, because they just absolutely break the bomb site wide open. Imma goes down on the flank, and they've already called it up. They already know that they cannot win this round. JL's going to get caught as well. And now I said that Heroic would be out of money if they lost the round, but the same is kind of true for NAVI here. A couple of rifles saved could maybe make them a bit competitive. Maybe JL and Alexi could buy something, but my God, it's a rough start to this CT side for NAVI. I'm definitely starting to get a little bit of concern, I would say, going this way. Well, Henry, it's an actual well in this.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Your first dad joke of the broadcast. Congratulations. A little bit of a late entry.
Warming up into it.
I like it. It's not your best work, but certainly not your worst.
I'm glad it's not my best, though.
It's going to be 5 players surviving for Heroic. So, yeah, you're right. This is the point now where they are running away with the momentum. They've already played this map against Simple and Co. It was a comprehensive victory. They know they can post a massive amount around the T side here like they did before. And the fact that they've posted, what, 4 out of the last 5 rounds, that's a problem. NAVI did win one.
Line names in that team for a long good while. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's so cool to see him still here with the game. I think it would be such a disappointment.
The highest level.
Yeah, imagine if someone like him, if his career was like he's retired and it's done. But no, you're right. At the highest level, coaching a team to some huge victories. I think it's a says something about Counter-Strike as a game.
Because he's so reserved and quiet, we don't really talk about him too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been part of all of their success, you know, the last couple of years. It's been a while, and they seem to speak very highly of him. So shout out to Exist, absolute legend of CS, as we get into round number 9 here. Heroic looking to answer back after having a very difficult round against the Pistols. There's Imma, though, dishing out damage with the AK-47. Nice grenade as well. Should do significant damage as they start to wrap. Heroic's so good at this, threading the needle around towards the library side. Applying pressure from the apartment. You can see CT scrambling for stronger crossfires here.
And look at the little slowdown for Heroic. They're hoping to catch someone. They want someone to rotate through Arch. They want someone to make a mistake. Another dink and it's on. Simple, but he's actually doing fine. Finally, there's the connection, a shush at range with the Galil, and just missing the shot. There's the bomb dropping down in the pit, and Stout and Yabi are still fighting. The round is not done yet. Heroic, they're still marching on to the bomb site, and Bit, he's in a lot of trouble here. Gonna get found, and JL trying to get there. 30 seconds. The bomb is down in the pit. It won't even matter. Who needs the bomb when you've got headshots?
Just a Counter-Strike masterclass there. Thriving in the chaos. No panic when they're collapsing on the bomb site. One of the very best to do that sort of approach. The A-Rap coming through the smokes, trading out efficiently, excellent pathing, and you can see how good the communication